Good afternoon, Salt Lake City. I want to hear from you. How many fellow skiers showed up here on the hill today? Let me hear it. How about snowboarders? Any snowboarders here? Do we have any hikers or trail runners? Yeah. How many of you are bird watchers? And how many of you love breathing clean air? My name is Caroline Blake. I'm a professional ski mountaineer and activist. And ever since I was a little girl, I've always had this dream of climbing and skiing the biggest peaks in the world. When I told people about my dreams, they looked at me with skepticism. You're too small and delicate. They told me I didn't have the look of a mountaineer in my eyes, that my dreams were too big, and that I would die trying. I share this with you today because when we talk about big, ambitious environmental goals like saving our Great Salt Lake, people are going to say it's impossible. And we can't listen to what anyone else says that we're capable of. When it comes to climbing mountains or saving our lake, I do what people tell me is impossible, and we all can too. I moved to Utah over 20 years ago because I love the outdoors. The deep lake effect powder snow, the access to trails, clean air, stand-up paddleboarding on the Great Salt Lake. But our quality of life is under threat if we lose the lake, and it's much more than outdoor recreation. It's a public health crisis. A toxic lake bed that's on its way to becoming one of the largest dust emission sources in North America, causing worsened asthma, heart attacks, premature death, increased rates of miscarriage. Some studies show that even short-term air pollution exposure is linked to mental health disorders like depression and schizophrenia, and will permanently damage our children's cognitive abilities. Scientists say we have 5 years left. Now that can seem pretty insurmountable, but we can do what people say is impossible. In 2019, 6 weeks before I went to Tibet to climb Mount Everest, the world's largest peak, I suffered a knee injury that resulted in a torn anterior cruciate ligament, my ACL. It's normally a season-ending injury. I learned to use my leg without my ACL, and on May 24th, I reached the highest peak on Earth. When we have setbacks, it's not a reason to give up. We have to stay committed to this dream and goal, keep showing up and speaking up. We have to act now. Now is the time to demand action, to hold our elected officials accountable. They work for us. We cannot stop reminding them. And we have to vote the assholes out. It's time to prioritize public health, to change our antiquated water laws. Our mountains, our air, our rivers and lakes, our lives deserve respect. They have value. Our elected officials must stop selling our public lands to the highest bidder and stop using our waterways as dumping grounds. Snow is water is life. It's time to protect our Great Salt Lake for our future, for our health, for the value that is in the lake. Thank you all so much.